And hello guys, how we are doing? This is Cynthia again. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nigeria, my people. If this is your first time of stopping by, do not just be a stranger. Click on the subscribe button and become part of this family. Election is gone, election is past. From the time the election came, it has been war, it has been fight. We've been really, things haven't been right with our country, Nigeria. And it's really crazy. It has been crazy, guys. A lot has happened this past few days. As a matter of fact, from 25th of February to this month of March, it has been hell in our nation, Nigeria. A lot has happened from the presidential election to the gubernatorial election that took place in Nigeria. A lot has happened. We have seen a lot of division, not just in Nigeria, but also outside Nigeria. We have seen a lot of division even on the online space. It's so disheartening to know that we are not as united as we claim Nigerians. Please, guys, whatever is going on in our land, we should know that these politicians don't have our interests at heart. They don't care about us. They don't know us. They just want to get whatever they want to get from us. They don't care about you and I. They don't care about our future. They don't care about our children. So we should know that what they are out for themselves. They are out to grab whatever they can take for themselves. And that is why we all have to be careful in our decisions. We have to be careful in the way we handle things. We have to be careful with our nation, Nigeria. It is the only thing that we have. It is our fatherland. And it's not going anywhere. It's there for us. These politicians, their families are not in Nigeria. Their children are not in schools in Nigeria. They are all abroad. They use people as thugs to disrupt election. When will we ever have a free and fair election in Nigeria? INEC is a lot of mago itself. Malpractices, a lot of malpractice going on. Look at now, as a student, they tell you exam malpractice is bad, to not indulge in exam malpractice. But our fathers are all indulging in malpractices. Look at INEC chairman. Look at the way he manipulated the presidential election. And now again, he's not even doing his job. Are you sure this man is even qualified? We're beginning to ask ourselves if he's really qualified for the job that he was given. I don't know. I don't think this man is qualified, because how can you have such a duty and then you play around with it? How can you have such a duty and then you surround yourself with incompetent people? There are certain polling units that INEC agents were not even seeing. There are certain polling units that beavers were not working. You came up and you told us that you were going to give us beavers and we're going to have a free and fair election for the first time in Nigeria, and we were all enthusiastic. We were all looking forward to this day. We looked forward to this election. Then what did we get? The same old way and manner of doing election, conducting election in Nigeria. That is what we got in this election again. But that wasn't what you promised us. You promised us a free and fair election. Come on, guys. Why are you struggling for power? Why do you have to take a position where people don't want you to lead them? They don't want you as their leader. They don't want to be led by you. Why would you even want to lead people who doesn't want to be led by you? So if you're so competent, if you're so good at what you do, if you believe in yourself and you know that you can do the job, why fight for it? Why kill? Why pay boys to scatter booting materials? Don't forget that these materials were bought with our money. Look at over 300 billion naira was put into this election process, according to the report by INEC. But yet they were still carrying plastic boxes up around, and people burned down property of the nation, property that belongs to Nigeria, property that was bought with your money and my money. You could set it ablaze. It's a shame to our nation, Nigeria, that simple election, we could not conduct simple election. If something as simple as conducting election is difficult for our country, Nigeria, what are we talking about? Those of you that disrupted the election, let me tell you something. You are just a pawn in the hands of these politicians. That is the only thing you are good for. Thuggery. scatter, destroy. That is the only thing you are good for. You think they are going to call you to make reasonable decisions? They are only going to call you to give you orders on where to go and destroy next. Because that is what you are good for. Because that's the only thing you can do good. You are fighting for politicians whose children are abroad. The money you were given, if you were used by politicians to disrupt this election, let me tell you the difference between you and I and the rest of us. You are just few million naira richer because you were paid money, or you're just few thousands of naira richer because obviously you were paid money to do whatever you did. Let me tell you something. Do you think that that money will be enough for you for the rest of these 4 years? You think that that money will do good for you, will do you good? That money will do you no good. That money will finish before you know it because one, you're going to take your girlfriend out. Secondly, you're going to tell the area that you have arrived because you have some few millions in your account given to you by some of these politicians. And what will happen when you finish spending that money? Ask yourself that you're going to come back to the same situation that we have been in. You are going to come back to not having good schools, not having hospitals. So you see, you have wasted your time, your energy, and you have sold your own future and that of your children to the politicians. If they are so competent, let them compete and win. Let them be selected. You don't force it. You force yourself into power. Guys, this is wrong in every definition. Let's keep talking about it. We don't have a choice. At least this has opened our eyes to something that the more we talk about it, the more we spread the news on how evil and how bad these attitudes are, the better for us all in Nigeria so that we can have a better election next time. I hope that those people who are in court, I hope they finally get their mandate. I hope we get our mandate as Nigerians at the end of all this thing. If INEC had done the right thing from the beginning, nobody will be going to court, obviously. So guys, if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, this is the time to do that right now. Please do subscribe before you forget, and then also give me some thumbs up, give me some likes, okay? And then share this video so that I can reach as many people as possible. And also do not forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Whatever subject you want me to talk about, also leave it in the comment section. Then I hope to talk about it with you soon. All right, guys, that is it for now. Bye.